So I figure this is a good.
It is a good segue. That's why I thought you did that. That's why I thought we did that because I was like, well, it'll segue into experienced women or not. Me and you have talked about it. We didn't do it on the podcast.
Yeah. So I figure we could start with the Hoefax. Like, does the Hoefax matter? Mm-hmm. And then at the end, be like, all right, so do you prefer an experienced woman?
Yeah, but she can't be a hoe.
You're all mad.
Is it true? There is a distinct difference between being a hoe and being experienced. There's a very distinct difference. You could be with 4 men and be experienced. The Hoefax has nothing to do with your experience.
Okay. Because I was going to say, like...
Yeah, the Hoefax has nothing to do with your experience.
That's what I'm saying. So, like... But it's like, if I'm a female and I've been in a relationship, like I've been in a 6-month relationship here, you know, that didn't work out. I've been with this guy for 2 months, that ain't work out. I'm not even like that's relationship wise, but like, do you still consider her being a hoe? Like when I think of hoe, let me tell you when I think of hoe.
Maybe that's the thing. There's a different definition.
That's what I'm saying. Hoe and experienced.
Oh, you already
started.
So
yeah, hey guys, hey.
What's going on, peoples?
We're back.
That's my thing.
That's your shit?
That's my shit.
Your shit? You're a mess. So we're back, guys. I missed you, bro.
Word up, I missed you too.
Your shit is alright?
Yes, my leg is okay. I had like a really, really bad cyst on my leg. Mm-hmm. And it just like, that day that I was supposed to come here, that I was like, yeah, I'm just going to go to the doctors. Yeah. It actually opened up on its own while I was working.
Was it like leaking and shit?
Well, I had an ace bandage. I had an ace bandage around it because I know that like, you know, I'm a diabetic, so sometimes like I'll just get them. You know what I mean? So I know that when it's on my leg, if I at least keep it wrapped, I can maneuver through the day. Yeah. You know, it's not rubbing on anything. But I didn't notice it until I got to the doctor's office and I took my pants off. I go to unwrap it and I took the first wrap off. And I saw the spot, and I'm like, oh, shit.
That's why that shit was
That's why that shit was
that shit
like
popped
that.
open.
Yeah,
like,
it popped open while I was working.
It was like, bitch, like,
word the fuck up. Like, it was hurt like a bitch. Yo, like, every step I took, I felt like I was cutting my leg, yo. I was like, damn.
You was doing the family guy shit?
Word up.
I
tried to pull that shit off of my girl, that ain't work.
No. Yeah, no.
She wanted the old razzle dazzle.
You stupid.
I hit her with the one leg, yo.
Yeah, so you got the experienced chick. And no. Remember what we was talking about on Facebook? You got the bitch that wanna have sex every day, and what you be doing? Now you're like, no, listen. Like,
look,
didn't we do it last night?
I've explained it before, right? Some men are different, all right? I'll admit some men are different.
Mm-hmm.
Like, am I the type of man that wants to have sex every single day? Mm-hmm. No. Okay. I'm not. I'm good with 3-4 times a week. I'm good with 2 times a week, but those 2 times we went ham. Like, you know what I mean? Like the amount doesn't matter to me. Like, cause like if you're my partner, you're there. Like, I'm here. Like, if you don't want to have sex, cool. I'm not about to sit here and be all upset and pouty and. Oh really? Nah, fuck it. I don't want to have sex. Yo, sometimes like people gotta understand. People deal with battles throughout the day.
Facts. And by the time you get home, first of all, working is a whole 8-hour shift. That's number fucking one. Number one, we all work in 8-hour fucking
or
shifts.
More. Like,
or more. Exactly.
Look at me today. I worked 12 hours today.
Look at that shit.
You think I want to go home? You think I want to go home? Put it this way. Let's put it. I'm gonna use myself as a pure example today. Mm-hmm. I worked 12 hours today. Mm-hmm. I left straight from work and came straight here. Mm-hmm. And I gotta go pick her up. If I go home at like 10:30, 11 o'clock at night after working a 12-hour shift, coming to do this, yo, I just want to eat, shower, and go to sleep.
Facts. I hear you.
Like, sometimes, fuck it, baby, you there? Give me some kisses,
cuddles,
give me some love,
kisses,
cuddles, whatever. You know what I mean? Give me some head, I'll give you some head. I just don't want to go through the whole like motion of the sex. Like sometimes
I get that way.
You know what I mean? Like,
I'm tired.
And also, I feel like sometimes, I've said this before, and me and my girlfriend have had conversations about this. I feel like people like make sex into the basis of the relationship. Like, I was in a 6-year relationship, and I just had an idea one day, and I said, well, you know what? I'm gonna hold back on some dick. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm not gonna give you sex and what you want and this, that, and the third when you ain't acting right. Mm-hmm. Like, just because you think you can solve problems by giving me some ass, like, that's not the problems ain't getting solved.
Right.
So 6-year relationship, I stopped having sex with her for 2 weeks, and I swear to God, it was the most boring relationship I've ever been in my life.
Because y'all ain't had nothing else to
We
talk
had
about.
nothing else to talk about. We had nothing else to do.
That's right.
So
all
it's
of
like,
the sex.
but some guys, they see it opposite. They want to have sex every single day, and more power to them. But meet a chick that want to have sex every single day
and watch how you feel.
And watch how you feel.
That's right. Watch how that shit turn.
I used to think I was
feel
that
like
way.
You a little bitch. You
Word
like,
up. Damn, yo, like, again? Fuck. Like, yo, didn't I just blow your back out yesterday? Like, I put you to sleep yesterday. Like, you still not good off that? Like,
not even to bring up my shit, but remember when we did our crazy shit? We had sex 4 times in one day.
Yeah, me and my girl done that.
One day.
Yeah. No, it was a 1 week. It was like upwards of 20.
See, but that's the problem.
That was BB. Our first.
No, I'm talking about like 2 months ago.
Oh, no, that was crazy.
That was crazy.
That was like every day.
No, that's
every day was crazy.
Like 2-3 times.
Like I remember when me and my girl
like,
first started dating. I think like we was getting that like 7 days a week, 2-3 times a day, no bullshit.
We still just
like sometimes you have those days where you just like, come here, I want to go again.
Man,
you feel me? But like, shit, I'll be the first.
Spark don't go away with the right person.
And you're right. You 100% right. You 100% right. The spark doesn't go away with the right person, but sometimes the nigga just tired.
Oh, that's facts. That was us the past 2 nights. We were just
tired.
We were just not. We were tired.
Your life, like we adults now. It's not. We're not young. We got a lot more shit to worry about.
We was waking up pissed off though.
Yeah.
I was starting to feel
That
is true. That is
you be
true.
grumpy and shit like what?
That is true because when me and my girl do have sex, the next couple days we good.
You be lit. You be like, baby.
What's up, baby?
Like, I love you.
Remember that shit I did to you last? You remember that shit I did to you last night? You like that shit, right? Behave. You get some more of that.
That's right. You see, you like that stuff. So if you like that and you want to continue to have that, you gotta act right.
That's what it is.
You gotta act right.
You gotta act right. Men need to do that more though, because women do that. Like you ain't getting no pussy today. Men need to do that shit more. Word is born, yo. I bet you, if you're listening to this podcast right now, okay, to my listeners, EJ gonna talk to the men here real quick. All right, I'm gonna talk to my dudes, my boys, my mans. You feel me?
Here he go.
If you deny your girl some dick at least once or twice a week, I guarantee you she start acting right.
Once or twice a week. He's wild.
Oh, you gonna piss me off all day. You gonna piss me off all day. And then I get home and you want some dick? What am I, a bitch?
What if she wanna give you head real quick?
I mean, you've been pissing me off all day. Thank you. I appreciate it. You've
been
pissing me off all day.
But not even that. Because I do that shit. I'll do that. Like, I know I've been pissing you off. I know. All right, it's okay.
That's fine. But if I tell you no dick and you give me some head, then
that's my satisfaction. That's my satisfaction. Maybe. Not all females are like that.
Not all females like it.
But that's my satisfaction.
Then he's fucked.
But like, exactly. He's finished.
Bro. Me personally, shit, you ain't getting shit now. No dick, I ain't eating you out, I ain't touching you. No. You gonna piss me off all day? Fuck that. Act right, you get some dick.
I'm done with you.
Hey, shit. That's how I run my shit. That's how I run my relationship.
All right. Well, back onto the basis of our podcast.
Yes.
We are back, guys.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Episode 5.
Yes.
Episode 5.
Subscribers are rising.
Yes. Subscribers are rising. Yes. I am your host, Dro.
And I'm EJ. What's going on? How's everybody doing?
Yeah, because we got a lot of new people that's, everybody's, I love
our support system.
Yes, I love that.
They gonna make us grow.
And that's it. And listen, it costs nothing. It costs nothing to repost, reshare, tell a friend, tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell a fucking friend,
like,
to tell a fucking friend.
What are you laughing at? Yo, these 2 people got a podcast, and they're just hilarious.
I'm not even gonna fucking lie to you. Like, I listened to our episode 4. I re-listened to that shit these past 2 weeks. Because I've been itching.
Yeah, no, I feel you. You know what I was listening to? I was listening to Revenge Bodies. I was at work, and I'm at work just cracking up. Like,
yo, for real.
Because I gotta give a shout out to one of the followers that we have, one of the subscribers, Derek.
Okay.
All right, Derek Smith.
Okay, about Derek Smith. There's a lot of Dereks. That's
Derek Smith. I gotta give him some credit.
Hey, Zarek.
What up, D?
What up, boo?
I gotta give him some credit because he when he first subscribed, right? I want to say every 20 minutes he was calling me. He's like, bruh. Bruh.
For real.
Are you
like
serious
facts.
right now?
Like facts.
I can't believe you said that. He's like, I'm about to go back and listen, but like I had to call you and be like, bro, you wildin'. Like, so I gotta give a shout out. Like,
and my mom, she listens to this shit.
Your mom
she listens
too.
to it. Yo.
Your mom's is hilarious, by the way.
She's crazy.
Your mother's hilarious.
She's a good supporter. She's a great supporter. Love you, Mom. And I know Mama EJ listens as well.
Mm-hmm. Mama EJ be listening.
So,
she be,
you know.
I was walking out the house.
Can she translate it or she can understand?
No, she understands English.
Okay.
Yeah. She understands English. But it's funny because like I walked out the house one day. I was like, oh, I'm about to go do the podcast. And she was like, oh, you guys are funny. And I'm just like, appreciate that, Bob. Like, what's your favorite part? She's like, oh, no, I'm not. Listen, I listen to that because Poppy, he be sitting there like, yeah. And I'm like, no, you need to listen to Joe. And I'm like, he's like, nah. Ernie, I mean, what is his name on there? EJ? It's working. Yo, they be cracking me up.
Oh, I love it. But yes, guys, we love you. We love you all. You know, this is how people make it. Like,
yes, absolutely.
And I heard this saying once, there's enough money in this world for us all to eat.
Absolutely. Everybody
so
eat.
Why not?
Everybody eat.
Why not?
You feel me?
You know, I used to be hating on these celebrities, like, why you acting, you singing, you doing this, you like, we can't have money as well.
Listen, it's gonna start as a podcast,
but listen,
and we're gonna blow the fuck up.
That's right.
I'm telling you.
That's right.
Shit.
So, you know, we're gonna do our little, we're going to talk about our topic today, but we want to drop some announcements just to update you guys because we have been away for a week.
Did you miss us?
I hope you guys missed us.
Comment if you missed us. Don't be lying either.
For real.
I know.
So to start, we have a Savage Saturdays Facebook page.
Go like it. Pew, 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 pew. Savage Saturdays page. You can interact with us on there. Each video that we share. Podcast that we post and share, it's gonna go there first, and then we'll share it out to our personal pages and all that stuff. So pay attention to this, to the page. That's where we're also gonna be asking people for suggestions and topics. You can bring it up on our post there.
Even if you just want to talk to us, because listen,
we get the notifications.
Your Facebook is popping. I'm not even gonna lie, your Facebook is popping because you be talking about crazy shit.
They annoying me, and
that's what.
Nah,
I know I was annoying you. I know I was annoying you today.
I try to tell people about my Facebook. The people that really know me, they find it funnier because they know that like half of the shit that I'm saying is really bullshit. It's bullshit. Right. It's literally clickbait. It's literally just like, let me find that one or two people that disagree with me, just to start conversation. You know what I mean? Right. And it ranges. It ranges from dumb shit, political shit, racial shit. Like it's I talk about anything and everything. And the reason why I make my Facebook that way is because I've always said it. Conversation creates understanding. Yeah. So it's like
that's what Facebook is for.
Exactly.
You're interacting with strangers.
Exactly. I'm interacting with people. I'm interacting with all over the world. Whoever it is, I get new ads every day. And
me too.
I always say the same thing. Anybody new that adds me, I send them a message right away. Swear to God, I can show you them. Who sent you? And they'll like, I'm not trying to be rude. Just who sent you? If they're a female, I flat out say like, I got a girl. Right. So anybody that be adding me, I need to ask like, who sent you?
Look at him.
You're not about to catch me.
You're not about to fuck my shit up.
Word up. You're not about to catch me slipping. You're not about to do nothing. I'm behaving.
You're crazy.
You feel me? So, for that, anytime I get a new ad, I do that. And then they'll usually say like, oh, somebody was showing me a post and, I added you. I'm like, all right, that's cool. Enjoy the page. You know what I mean? Because I know for a fact I'm going to post something one day. And people have said it. They'll come up to me in the bowling alley. Or they'll come up to me like, my people will come up to me when they see me in the street. And they're like, yo, it amazes me how you could post something. An hour later, you'll have 120 comments on it. And you maybe commented on it 3 times. I love when that happens. I'll make a post, I'll comment something, and then people will start arguing in the comments themselves.
You see the interaction.
And I just see it all day. I'm just cracking up. I'll drop a GIF if I notice.
A little stab here and there.
If I notice it's starting to die out, I'll put a big GIF real quick like, oh!
You said that my man G.
Word up, that's what I'm saying. Like, but I appreciate my Facebook the way it is. That's why I want everybody on my Facebook to know about the podcast, because it's like, everything you see that we talk about there, we really giving you just a male and female version, perspective of it on the podcast. So, you know, if you like the page and you like the arguments and all the stuff that's in there, you gotta love the podcast.
You have to. Why not? And hence the name, you know?
Word up, Savage Saturdays.
Yeah, we have a Facebook page.
Yes.
We have a Facebook page, and you can interact with us. I think we might turn it into a group. We never know.
Yeah, we're thinking about changing it to a group
page.
page.
Do a little secret group.
Yeah.
So, you know.
If you want to get added, you want to just, we'll figure it out. We're going to do something with that.
Yeah, but we have a Facebook page, guys. You can follow us on our Facebook page if you're already a Facebook user. Don't come looking for me. No, don't tell me requests. Friending me? No.
You got a problem with that?
Yeah, no. I'm not even gonna lie. Since I added a specific person, I'll tell you off camera.
Oh, tea.
No.
Tea. We got some tea. Hello, Governor. We got some tea.
Since I added a specific person, which is not a bad thing, I've been getting a lot of fucking requests. Like, so many fucking friend requests.
That happens a lot with suggestions. Yo. Too. Like, I've noticed that. I noticed there was this one time, it got me a little shook because I added.
No, for real.
Yeah, like,
I'm scared.
Like a female added me, and then like I got like 15.
A wave.
I'm like, whoa, wait a minute.
Like a wave of niggas. It's just.
Who are y'all?
Where y'all come from?
Word.
How you see me?
Word up.
I don't want you knowing me.
Word up.
And then not even that. It's like once you accept it, what's the next step?
Wave in the inbox.
Wave, or it's like, hey, what's up?
Word up, like
you sexy as fuck. Follow me.
Tell me.
Like, yo, good morning.
You know
how many fucking good mornings I have?
The funniest shit in the world is they be like, I'll get it for friend requests, and sometimes they'll message me like, oh my god, you're so hilarious, is that a third? I'll comment back like, yo, you could have said that in the comments section.
The comments, bitch.
Like you ain't have to inbox me and tell me that I'm funny. I know I'm funny.
We know this.
I'm hilarious.
Fucking hilarious.
Hilarious.
Bitch.
Like, come on now.
Like, you ain't need to... You
doing the most.
You thought she was... You being cute.
That's
alright. You get one chance. You get one little mistake here.
She gets one little cue shot, then I check the whole thing. She get to be cute one time, and then I'm asking for the whole thing.
For real. But, yeah, don't come requesting me, okay? My name is Dro. J-R fucking O. Alright? You want to follow me? You can follow me on my Instagram. I'll drop it at the end of the episode.
Word up.
But, yeah, it's getting out of hand. And especially with the men, it's getting out of hand. Like,
you know.
It's going to happen.
It's going to happen regardless. Really, it's going to happen regardless. It always happens. Don't matter how you try to get around it. It's
I'm winded. Yeah, so we have a Facebook page. Follow us. Like, comment with us, talk with us, suggest topics, shit like that. On our Savage page, we're going to be talking about, we do our Savage hat, which is a hat where, like we said in the last episode, EJ and I have our episodes kind of planned out, the next couple of episodes planned out. So I came up with the suggestion of doing a Savage hat, which is like basically, what is that, a draw?
Yeah, it's almost like a raffle.
Yeah, like a raffle or something like that. But, it's just suggestions that we get from our followers, you guys. And obviously, if we like it enough, we'll throw it in the Savage hat. I've gotten a couple of suggestions. So I threw them in the Savage hat, and, I don't have one. Savage hat is here. But, here. And we will live draw at the end of each month.
Yes.
We will pick. If you want to be shouted out, or whatever.
If you want some acknowledgement, just put your name on the bottom of it. Or let us know that, when you tell us whatever you want to do, you just let us know. Like, hey,
we'll give you a little quick shout out.
Throw me a shout out real quick.
Yeah, so if you suggest something and you want to see if we pulled your suggestion at the end of each month, because we didn't do it in November because we just thought of this.
Yeah.
So we'll do it December 23rd.
Watch out for that episode.
We will remind you guys every week that it's coming up. So we will live draw, and you finally might get to see us and how we look, because people want to know how we look too.
Yes. That'll be dope. No, that'll be dope.
Yeah, so we'll do a little live draw. It's just, we're always here on a Monday or whatever day we record.
Yeah, on usually Mondays we record.
And
if work
that's
happens.
our free day. And so we'll do that before we actually start, and that's going to be our topic for that next episode.
Best part is that next episode will be the New Year.
Facts. That'll be beautiful.
Great. Start the New Year off right.
With a bang, bitch.
You feel me?
Oh, huge bang.
Kill me, bang.
So yeah, interact with us on our Savage page. We'll do the Savage hat drawing on December 23rd, live draw, and you also, if you don't want to comment on the Facebook page, you can always email us at
savagegirltalk@gmail.com.
Yes, savagegirltalk@gmail.com.
That was smooth. I got that off. Almost forgot it.
As you know, unfortunately, we can't change our Gmail name,
Yes.
so it's going to stay as savagegirltalk@gmail.com. I know the podcast is Savage Saturdays. You email Savage Girl Talk, but yeah, it's still like a little.
It's
still like a little spicy thing, like Savage,
absolutely.
like Girl Talk. Like you're gonna send me a suggestion. That's Girl Talk. I love that.
It is
Savage Girl Talk.
And then you come to me with the topics just most of the time, and I just be like, yeah, let's do that one. I got a lot to say on that.
So yeah, we have a Facebook page again. We will be doing our Savage live draw from the hat December 23rd. And you can email us on savagegirltalk@gmail.com if you don't want to comment on the Facebook. I don't know why you would be.
We are streaming on Spotify, YouTube, Google Podcast.
Google, bitch. Google, hey. Radiopublic.
There we go.
Breaker. Did you say Breaker?
No. The Anchor app.
Yes. It's a lot. It's a few of them.
We're on a lot of them now.
It's
we're on
a few
lot
of them,
all right?
Go
check it out.
Listen, we're on something called Pocketcast. I don't know what that is. I've never listened to a podcast on that app, but there's something for everyone. So
we're on there.
Yeah,
if you got a track phone, you can figure it out.
Yeah.
You don't need an iPhone just to listen to us, all right? We're available on Droid. We're available on iPhone, Metro PCS. I think if you got an Obama phone, you could probably figure it out, too.
He's being stupid now. So, yeah, we just wanted to announce that really quickly for you guys before we started our topic, sorry. So obviously we'll drop it again at the end, but we just wanted to announce those things because obviously you might miss it if you don't get to listen to it. We're sorry you had to go, but we're going to get started.
Yes.
Our topic this week, because, I don't like how y'all niggas is getting down.
Go ahead, get into it.
I don't like...
Listen, let me explain something to y'all podcast listeners, okay?
We had a huge community.
We had a topic.
It's still relative to this topic.
It's still relative to the topic, but she texts me in all caps saying, I got a topic for us to talk about because I am pissed. So I'm going to give the reins to her. Just let her get it out her system. Go ahead. Talk to me, sis. Talk to me.
So yeah, I don't like what's happening. I don't like this Hoefax shit.
Okay.
All right? Like, me as a woman of a specific age, I've obviously have been around, just like how a lot of men have been around. So I don't understand.
What's your definition of the Hoefax?
I'm gonna put my definition of a Hoefax out. But the reason why I brought this topic up is because there was a post on Facebook about I think something you fucking posted. You fucking fuck. And one of our friends said something about you gotta check the Hoefax or some shit like that. So our lovely friend Theo.
Yes, Theo. Theo, you pissed her off, Theo.
We'll shout out his Instagram and Facebook at the end.
Yes.
But he stated that you got to check the Hoefax. I'm not falling in love with a hoe ever again. I don't know what happened with his situation, but that's what he said.
Okay.
So I commented, well, why is there a Hoefax for women but not for men? Like, why is that standard like still out there? Like, why does that matter?
I'm so happy.
So no one could really answer the question. It really was. If you want me to answer it honestly,
I got an answer for you.
What?
All right. I've said this for years, and every time that I say it, every female that I have explained it to understands. I love when I hear this question because I finally found the answer to it. The difference between a Hoefax on a man and a female is how hard is it for us to have sex as opposed to y'all.
What does that even mean?
All you need to do is say yes. You don't ever have to chase.
Don't you say yes?
No, you know.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, you see?
What
you
are you
don't
talking
ever
about?
have to chase.
Okay.
Dick is literally in your lap all day long.
Okay.
All you have to do is say yes.
Mm-hmm.
So if you say yes 100 times, that's a whole lot more hoish than a nigga getting a bitch to say a yes 100 times. Do you know how much work goes into that yes? Do you know how hard it is to get to that yes? Sometimes it isn't. Sometimes it is. But y'all really don't ever have to chase. I can count on my hand how many times a female just straight out came after it.
That's a sad story.
It's true.
But let me flip that on you.
Go ahead.
So if you asked a female 100 times,
It's not 100 females.
You hit a girl, you hit up different girls, you hit up 100 different girls, and they all said yes. What does that make you?
Pretty good at what you do.
This is why I don't like this fucking double standard
But it's
shit.
the truth. What
No,
effort
it's
do you
not.
have to
What
put
do you
into
mean
it?
the truth?
What effort do females really have to put into having sex?
But if she's
Nothing.
not putting in the effort and you're not putting in the effort and y'all both agreeing and every chick you do this with, she says yes, what does that make you? Just like, what does it make her?
Good at what you do.
So that makes her good at what she does as well.
Nah, definitely
no.
not. Because all she
So
got to do is ever say yeah.
So why does
she doesn't ever have to put work.
Why does she get?
You
why
could be
does she
fat, ugly, like it don't matter. You will get dick. You know what you got to do as a man to get some pussy? Especially if you're not that attractive. Even if you're not attractive as a female, you still have at least 10. All right, you might not have 60 dicks in your lap. You got about 10. That at any point in time, whenever you want, you can get some dick.
No.
Yes.
You are incorrect, sir.
Absolutely not.
You are
I've
incorrect.
never heard of a woman in my life have a dry inbox.
Just because she don't got a dry inbox don't mean she don't got a dry pussy. Let's get that straight.
That's her choice, though.
All right.
That's
so
her
just
choice,
like
though.
it's your choice.
It's not our choice.
Just like it's your choice to sleep with 100 different women.
That's a big
it is
difference.
her choice as well.
Big
okay,
difference.
I'm so sick and tired of this double
It's the
standard.
truth, though, like,
it's not the truth.
Yeah.
You want to know what a hoe is?
What's a hoe? What's a hoe?
We watching Shameless, right? Fiona's ass got pregnant. She don't even know who the fucking father is because she slept with 3 niggas within a period of what? A day? Jimmy?
So does time make you a hoe?
Yes, time makes you a hoe because she slept with Jimmy. Then she slept with Gus, her husband.
You right.
Then she slept with her fucking manager, who she left Gus for.
Mm-hmm.
Within a matter of a day, a couple of hours.
Well, I mean,
then she found out she was pregnant a couple of weeks ago.
I mean, listen.
So that's a hoe.
Okay,
that's a hoe.
I'll agree with you on that because more than 2 different or 3 different females in a week. As a man, you a hoe. You can say that. I'll agree with you there.
Okay.
Time is what makes you a hoe.
Time is what makes you a hoe. All right.
So all my ladies, let's agree to something though.
We're not agreeing. Let's just. We're not agreeing to nothing.
Let's just agree to something though. If time is what makes you a hoe, okay? Whenever you're asking for somebody Hoefax, you ask for time frames too.
All right. So now this brings us to our next point because does it matter if I've been with someone I was with this one person for about 6 months, like I was saying to you before. I was with the next person that didn't work out. The 6-month shit. I'm with the next person for a couple of months. That didn't work out. Now I'm with another person for a couple months to a year.
You see, I think relationships don't necessarily qualify in the Hoefax because if you're looking for somebody Hoefax and they're telling you like,
well, if that's her experience and if that's the time.
Yeah, but that's a relationship. That means she was only fucking him for that amount
Exactly.
of time.
So if I tell you, if you ask me to if you trying to pull my Hoefax, and I've had 5 or 6 relationships within a couple of years, does that make me a hoe?
No.
Why?
Because you was in 5 relationships in a couple of years. There's bitches that said 5 relationships in a couple months. The time is what makes it different.
Well, I mean,
yeah, think about it. Like 5 in a couple of years ain't bad.
Yeah.
Shit, I had 5. Let me not.
Yeah, you bet. I got it in a slip, y'all.
Yo, let me,
one for draw.
Let me stop.
One for draw.
Let me hold that back. I'm forgetting about my listeners. Hold up. But yeah, not time. Yeah, time. Damn, man, I really. Hey, listen. At one point in time, we was all some hoes. You feel me?
Exactly.
Everybody's been through their whole phase.
So
you know,
I just don't like how the women get a bad rap for it.
But
like,
that's why I get a bad rap for it. Like,
the stereotype. I hate the stereotypes. Like, I hate the stereotypes that you gotta be a specific way in order for me to look at you and bag you and make you mine and all that stupid shit. Like, how the fuck old are we?
Preference.
And then not even
at the
that.
end of the day, that's preference though.
But then not even that. If we're also coming down to a sexual aspect, if we're talking about us being with experience.
Okay.
Y'all niggas be talking about, oh, we want the guac fucking 3000.
That guac
and
back
you gotta
from
lick
combo 3000.
You gotta lick the gooch and tickle my ass a little bit.
I don't know about that.
And then y'all be wanting us to fucking ride this shit 20 fucking minutes without our legs being broke, our knees being broke.
We don't want 20 minutes. We want 10 minutes and good
whatever.
ride.
I'm just saying.
For a minute, all of a sudden you got a lacrosse injury.
We're not talking about.
We're
not talking about the fucking.
All of a sudden you got a bad knee.
That's another topic.
That's
another topic. Games, damn, here you go.
My bad.
But yeah, y'all be wanting that, but now she a hoe. So this is where I don't like the contradictions and the whole, making it more worse for the females than we already have it within this world.
All right, cool. You want an explanation? I'm going to break down an explanation for you from a man's point of view. Okay. In all honesty, when it comes down to being a hoe, how experienced are you? How many partners you've had? This, that, and the third. What really men only care about is how's your name out there.
I agree.
We're going to keep it all the way stacked.
I agree.
Most men don't care how many men you slept with. We really don't. Because if we're gonna really put ourselves out there, it is very hypocritical and it is a double standard to say, like, all right, I've slept with over 100 females, but I can't be with nobody that slept with over 6 dudes.
Hello.
Like, all right, cool, you don't make no sense. Like, at the end of the day, you don't make no sense.
It just doesn't add up.
Like you can't. There's no excuse that you can make in justifying that. What men really care about is how's your name out there.
That's right. That's why I always say, I don't care what a female does. I don't care what one woman does with her own body.
Word.
With her toto.
Whatever you do is whatever you do.
As
but are
long
you
as
sloppy?
Exactly. This is why I fucking love you. As long as you are not being sloppy.
A hoe.
That's
the Hoefax.
As long as I could walk somewhere, and I know we somewhere where a lot of people know us, and I know that a few people don't know about you, I'm good.
You know what I do with a Hoefax? Because I do it all the time. Anytime I meet somebody new that I'm thinking about, all right, cool, maybe we can work something out.
Mm-hmm.
I pull a Hoefax, and the way I pull a Hoefax is depending where she's from, because I don't date in town for that main reason.
Yeah.
I don't date where I grew up at. I don't do it because no matter who I just pick, they fuck somebody.
Yeah, you're gonna know. Yeah.
You feel me? So I never date in town. Why? Because no matter who you fuck, I don't know them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So I just look around like, all right, cool. That's where you from. You go to the clubs a lot? Yeah, you do. All right, cool. I know what clubs you like to go to. But I already know what to do. I'm going to send a picture to my boy who's a promoter. I'm going to send another picture to my boy to another boy that's another promoter. Like, yo, have you seen her in the club? She be hoeing? Because they'll tell me flat out. Dudes will tell me flat out. Yeah. I don't know if females got that connection, but a dude will tell another dude, like, bro, you might not want to do that.
Yeah.
Like, so it's just about who to ask, really. Mm-hmm. But if your name is out there, like, you sloppy and he hit. That's why I don't deal with females in the bowling alley, to be 100% honest with you. Like, I don't do it. I've never done it. I've done it once, and it bit me in the ass. Almost fucked up my name. Like, nah, chill. I was able to get out, dodge that bullet fast as hell. You feel me? But other than that, I don't deal with the bowling alley. Why? Because it's just like high school. Once you start sleeping with one, you start hearing about how they had that one in the car at Battle Bowl, and they had this one in another hotel at Unholy, and you know, they ran a train on this chick. Like, whoa, like, that's what I'm saying. So it's like, men really don't care about what you do with your body. It's more just, is your name out here in these streets? If I walk in somewhere with you, are they gonna look at me a certain type of way? Like, that means a lot more to a guy than females think.
And I agree, because I don't want to be that female. Like, listen, I'm spicy, okay? But like I always say to you, I keep my spicy under wraps.
You're right.
I don't like people.
I'll admit that. You're right.
I don't like people knowing my business. I don't like people knowing my shit. Like, when I entered the alley, because I grew up in the bowling alley, but I fucking hated the bowling alley as a kid.
I grew up the same way. My dad
I'm an OG bowling alley. Yeah. I'm an OG.
So
my
remember
mom,
Garden State and shit. Like, the bowling alley all the way down there in Jersey City.
But New York.
Well, for you, New York, me, Jersey. Like, I remember all the Roosevelt Lanes. I remember all that shit.
Like, you know, Van Wyck, Woodhaven, Massapequa, Belrose, fucking
Old Belleville when the leaves was really good.
Babylon, fucking, you know, I'm an OG bowling alley kid. So, like, I grew up in the bowling alley, and I hated being in a bowling alley. But when I entered it as an adult, back into it as an adult, I wanted to be infamous for being infamous, like, not touched. I wanted to be infamous for it not being in there and going crazy, acting crazy, doing a bunch of shit with a bunch of niggas, and I don't want a bunch of men knowing my name like that. Yeah. So, you know, and it's stuck for the most part.
But that's a good thing, though. Like, see, for me, I wanted my name to be in the bowling alley. Like, my dad's name is in the bowling alley. People came up to him
for actually doing good in the sport.
Yeah, you feel me? Like they come up to him.
Great bowler,
they respected him.
Not for fucking having sex with a bunch of different
word
guys.
Up. Like, I agree with you, but like sometimes, you know what it is though. People seem to forget that the bowling community is almost like a bowling world. It's very small. It's very small, and at the same time, there's always something going on every weekend in a bowling alley. So
and the same people.
And it's the same people, exactly.
Same people.
So if you're the type of person that travels, and you are a little bit of a hoe,
and you always around the same people,
your name gonna get thrown out there. Yep. So I just kind of stick to myself. I talk to the people that I talk to. I hang out with who I hang out with, and I keep my relationship and my personal life completely separate from my bowling life.
That's right. But yeah, you know, getting back onto our topic.
Yes.
I mean, yeah, the Hoefax, as he acknowledged, I don't like it. I don't like the double standard. I hate the double standard when it comes to that, because it's just like.
But is it really a double standard though? Like, is it really a double standard?
Yes, because niggas looking at bitches like, ew, you nasty because you slept with a couple of bitches. You slept with a couple of niggas, but you nasty because you put your dick in a bunch of bitches as well.
Here's the thing though, we not, like I said, we not asking you about how many. The Hoefax is who.
No, the Hoefax is how many. If the Hoefax is who, that depends on
us,
in your area.
People ask you how many people you slept with?
Yeah, people don't ask me who. If a nigga on the street,
whoever asking a Hoefax, a real Hoefax, the real Hoefax is who.
No, the Hoefax that I'm referring to is a number.
A Carfax is you pull out the old owners.
Yeah.
But okay, cool. I want to know your old owners. I don't want to know how many. I don't care how many, because we already established that's always probably gonna be.
Yeah, always.
A little bit more on our end, because we always trying, and you know, the more you fish, the more you get. Like, but we're asking who, because if you fuck fulano de tal and this guy and I know all them and I know who they fuck, yeah, you a nasty bitch. How you fuck all them? Now you try to fuck me? Fuck out of here. I don't care if it's 100 bitches. I don't care. Shit, I've been through 100 bitches too. You've been through 100 dicks. Bet. Sex about to be bomb. We gonna know what to do. You gonna have the guac combo. You feel me? Like, it's gonna be that way. But I mean, shit.
No, when I'm talking about the Hoefax, I'm talking about the number, because I feel like for females, they get more ridiculed because the number is high. I don't think, like, for me personally, if a guy like I said, the bowling alley is a separate world to me. Like, that's not my life.
Yeah.
So when I'm talking about when I get hit on and shit like that, I get hit on from a lot of random, like, different men. A handful of different men out in this world. Like, not at my job, because my job is really small. Not in the bone out. Yeah, I'm talking about random men, everyday men on the street, in the store, in the fucking shop, right, everywhere. That's what I'm talking about. But when I get hollered at, or somebody tries to hit on me or whatever, or if it's gone a specific, a long enough time,
I'm about to fuck the whole argument up. Go ahead.
They ask about how many guys you've been with. That's what I'm talking about when I talk about the Hoefax.
Do you know why they're asking that though?
No.
Because like you just explained, everywhere you go, there's somebody trying to fuck.
And we just established that.
But
that everywhere you go,
nobody's trying to fuck me.
But it doesn't matter if your avenue to get women is different than my avenue, but the number is still high. It's the same thing, Papa.
No, it's not. You want to know why it's not the same thing?
Why
if you
not?
have 100 dicks, your ratio is 100 for 100.
And what?
Do you know what my ratio is? 100 for 1,000. 100 for 800. I had to strike out 700 times to hit 100 times.
Matter.
You
still slept
have
with the
100.
same amount
you
of
say yes to 100. It's different.
But you still slept with the same amount.
It comes down
same
to effort.
Number.
It comes down to effort.
Effort. It does not come down to effort.
It comes down to effort. Yes.
That's what makes. So now that's what makes a hoe.
That
effort?
too.
So time and effort.
Because if you saying yes to everybody, what makes me so fucking special? That's a good question, right? If you saying yes to everybody, what makes me so different?
We're talking about a hoe. We're talking
That's the hoe.
We're talking about someone that doesn't have a preference, that just will do it with anyone.
Exactly. Why would I want to fuck somebody that'll literally fuck anybody? Well, think about it. Why would I fuck somebody that will literally fuck anybody?
I don't know. That's why I like.
That's why we asked for the Hoefax, because now, all right, cool. I got about, let's say I'm single, right? I'm single. I'm talking to 6 different bitches. Why? Because not one of them trying to fuck yet. All right, I'm not gonna. There's no guy in this world that will admit that he talks to one girl at a time.
No, nobody.
He tries. He has about 6, 7 different ones that he's trying, and the first one that says, yeah, that's the route that he's going. But those are 6, 7 different, ways that he has to go about it. It's not like that for y'all. So when we ask for a Hoefax, we're asking, do you say yeah to everybody that you sleep with? I don't want to sleep with you, boo. You off the list.
No.
It means that you just gotta deal with it. If somebody thinks, here's the problem with women. I'm gonna say it out. I'm not saying that
someone's just looking at me and that makes me a hoe.
No. That's what I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. I get exactly what you're saying. Yes. All right. But here's the problem with women, right? If we want to sleep with you and you don't want to sleep with me, immediately we're thirsty. We're like, I already told him no, I don't want to do this, that, and the third. Like, why he continue? Like, you quickly, if you don't want to sleep with us and we try to sleep with you, you quickly gonna call us everything in the book, because we obviously don't get the hint, right? Okay, but if we think that y'all a hoe just because you slept with 100 niggas, all of a sudden it's the worst thing on the world.
Because every man thinks that way. And
and every female thinks that way too.
So
the same way we gotta respect your no. Respect our no and our reason for the no.
No.
That's fucked up.
That's
a double standard.
It's not a double standard. It's the same thing.
It's not.
It's the same thing. So you're really going to tell me that when you are about to, if you're in the midst of getting some chick and you probably might smash it, you really going to tell me that you looking at her it's going down to the effort, how much time it took, how many niggas she said yes to within a specific amount, within an hour or a day or 2 days, whatever your time frame is. You really telling me that that's how you determine a hoe? A hoe is determined by the number of men that she has slept with within a specific time frame. The same thing for a man. And the number is the same. If your number is the same as my number, you cannot call me a hoe.
Okay, so let me ask you a question then. Let me ask you a question. Your definition of a hoe is a person that sleeps with a certain amount of men in a certain amount of time, right? No,
my definition of a hoe is a person that has slept with
a lot of
multiple people
in a short amount of time. Okay, cool.
Like and just says like you said, just says yes to any and everything, just because it's like
Okay, cool. That's what you're saying, right? So you're gonna tell me that it doesn't come down to effort when if I'm asking you how many people you slept with, and you tell me a high number, and you tell me, you pretty much telling me that you say yes to anybody and everything. That's literally the effort that I'm talking about. There is no effort in you. you fuck anybody.
But you're not. All right, so when you're trying to talk to this person, are you looking at this person to be her man and it long term?
Well, no, then you don't have to ask for the Hoefax.
All right, so then why does the Hoefax matter, bro?
Because that means that you gonna fuck me now, but this shit probably ain't gonna work because you gonna be looking for new dick because that's your MO.
Well, if that's the MO, then that's different.
But that's the whole point. That's the whole point of Hoefax is me asking you, what's your Hoefax, so I know what your MO is. How do you do around other dicks? Obviously, you say yeah to a lot of dicks, so what makes me think that I'm going to put in all this effort to talk to you when I'm going to get you mad one day and you going to go get some new dick? Because you a hoe.
But that means...
So if you're just trying to fuck, you're just trying to fuck, then fuck the Hoefax. I'm next on the list.
Exactly. The Hoefax is that. A short amount of time of niggas that she's fucking within a short amount of time.
Exactly. So
you're talking about me going off and fucking a bunch of niggas when we're probably talking or we're in talking phase or we've been knowing each other for a while. It's not like a relationship that's what you're talking about.
That's the only time. That's the only time that you ask for a Hoefax is when you want to be in a relationship with somebody. If you don't want to be in a relationship with that person, you never talk about the Hoefax.
Exactly.
For what? It
so
don't matter.
Exactly. So then that's the point. That's the point that.
Why does it matter?
Why does it matter if the number is the same? Why does it matter if the number is the same? And then if you've gotten past the number being the same, now we're not even talking about the Hoefax anymore because you want to be with that. I'm sorry, you want to be with that. So you're not even caring about the Hoefax because you want to be with that person.
Nah.
So no.
Because that's what's gonna get you through the first couple of weeks of me trying to get to know you.
Well.
Because if I know for a fact.
If I could drop her name.
But but I understand what you're saying. Like the way I see it, the way I see it is just like, if I'm gonna sit here and put in effort to try and be with you, right? If I'm gonna sit here and try to put in effort to try to be with you and make a relationship, I'm gonna ask for the Hoefax early. Because it's gonna let me understand the type of person you are and if I want to continue with this. Now, if I look at you and I really probably deep down don't care how many people you've been with, I'm never gonna ask the question. It'll never come up.
Right.
And usually the only time that conversation does come up is with females. A female will ask a dude how many people he been with more than a man will ask a female how many people she been with.
I don't agree with that because
every relationship I've been in, I've been asked.
Oh well, because that means that you a hoe.
Why I gotta be a hoe?
Look at it! Look at how mad he get. Why I gotta be a hoe? Why I gotta be a hoe?
I ain't no hoe, yo.
I love it.
Listen, I'm not a hoe. I got friendly dick. There's a difference.
Oh my God, I'm done with you.
There's a difference.
So you just neighborly out here, like, hey.
I mean,
hey,
look, listen.
Hey.
Listen, at one point in time, you see, people gotta understand. I used to be very fat. I used to be 420 pounds. When I got to 250, and all of a sudden, guess who didn't have to run around asking no more?
I was about to say the same shit.
Shit, I took advantage before I settled down.
Hello.
Let me get it out the system.
Hello.
I went buck wild. And if they call me a hoe, so I ain't gonna try to wife you anyway.
Well,
then
we've established it, people. He's agreeing with me. He just doesn't want to agree with me.
No, I'm not agreeing with you.
Yes, you are.
I'm not, because
and we're both saying the same thing. It's just a different way of saying it.
Because you're trying to make a connection into why should it matter anyway. You're trying to make a connection between if this is somebody that you want to be with and this is somebody you want to talk to, why should that number even matter? That's the connection that you're trying to make.
Well, because at that point, that's a relationship. That's something that you and her are working towards.
Exactly. So you'll never ask.
I'm talking about in the beginning. Like, why are you asking me about my number? But your number
should never ask.
Your number is just as high.
You should never ask in the beginning, though.
Well, that's what you dumbass niggas do.
Wow, that's crazy. No, for real, no, that's crazy because like anybody that's listening to this right now, I swear to God, they're gonna be like, when they hear that part, they're gonna be like, wait, what?
No, they ain't. Shut up.
I swear to God,
no.
Men should never ask that question early.
Oh well, then here you go. Listen to EJ.
No, for real advice. If you a guy and you talking to somebody and you really wanna ask them like, oh, you know, how many people you've been with or this, that, and the third. Like, if it's too early, that you should never have that conversation. The only time you should ever have that conversation is if you want to be with somebody. And the reason why I say that is because you're checking for their name. You're not necessarily checking for the number. You're not necessarily checking for... No, you're checking for their name.
That I agree with.
Yes.
That I agree with. We've established that.
All right, cool.
All right.
We're good
so
on that.
we're good on that. All right. Hoes
A hoe's a hoe.
Hoe's a hoe, basically.
Everybody know what a hoe is.
Felicia. Everybody know.
Everybody
I mean,
know what a hoe is.
most people know, but this is my problem. A lot of men like to, yes, men. A lot of men like to make it harder for women and make it harder for me. If you're trying to come at me, if you're trying to make this go somewhere, why are you gonna keep bringing up how many niggas I slept with? And if it's not about the name of the people, if it's not about a situation, people that we know, why do you care about my number? Why are you making that a situation between us? Why are you making that an argument? And especially if your number is just as high as mine or higher. So now, if you know that you're trying to keep this going and you want to get somewhere, like, we gotta get past that Hoefax, bro. Because at the end of the day, we getting older. We only getting older, and life is about experience and shit like that. So this whole fucking mindset of people thinking, oh, you know, females gotta be out here being pure and fucking,
nah, that's stupid.
you know, out here fucking supposed to keep their shit private. Like we said, as long as like we said, as long as you're not out here being sloppy and people just be like, oh, damn, nah, like Joe just be out here doing any and everybody. Like, she don't give a fuck.
What I'm about to say, hold up.
Stupid.
Shit, it's definitely about privacy.
It's definitely about privacy, you know? Like, you can't be just out here, and that's me too, because I don't want to be around females like that. Like, I don't want to be around no fast-ass bitch, because, first of all, no, you nasty. I can't share nothing with you. And I don't want your mouth. You want me to put a little bit more? You know? I don't, you know, I don't want you around my nigga. Like, I don't trust you. Like, you know, what are your motives?
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Do females really do too much with their friends when it comes to their man? I feel like I fuck too many friends that I know for a fact y'all be talking about what y'all do with y'all men. But, like, is that a normal thing in like a female's world or society, or like?
I mean, it's girl talk.
So y'all girl talk a lot?
Girls like their friends to know what's going on. If they feel that they can confide in a specific female, they like them to know what's going on, and they feel like they can confide and it won't get out.
Can I give y'all some advice?
I don't do that.
Because it
always backfires.
It usually does.
And then, you know, you lose that friendship, and you can possibly lose your relationship because of it. Mm-hmm. So I think, you know, it's best to. I don't like that hanging out with the boyfriend and shit too much.
Yeah,
like, we can hang out a couple of times.
Yeah.
You know, every now and again, but not often. How
some of these people be doing and shit. I be seeing the best friend with the boyfriend more than I see the girlfriend with the boyfriend. I be like, they fucking.
Well, we all look. I'm looking at my. We all know what time that is.
Yeah.
So we all know what time that's on. But yeah. So I like that. I like that little discussion we had. It was a nice little discussion.
But that also does bring us into another topic, though.
Yes, our second topic, which we said it was going to intertwine, which is, do you prefer an experienced woman?
It's tricky, right? Because nobody, man or female, wants to prove. Let's just, you know, call a spade a spade. Mm-hmm. We don't like that. We don't like the fact that we might have to show you some shit. Like, keep it all the way stacked. Like,
you gotta put up with stuff. Wonder how you can say it without hurting their feelings.
Yeah. You feel me?
You know, do I gotta end a relationship because of it? Like, there's other great qualities about the person. Like you said, it doesn't have to be about sex. A relationship is not about sex, but it's a big portion of a relationship.
Yes,
a very big portion of a relationship.
So, the reason why I say it's tricky is because we want somebody who will satisfy us. Mm-hmm. I don't care if you know how to do the guac. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how do you do it to me? Yeah. Are you experienced enough to see what I like? Mm-hmm. Find out what I like, figure out how I like it, and do it that way. Mm-hmm. As opposed to, you know, every page in the Kama Sutra book. Right. Fuck does that matter to me? Really? Like, really think, you feel me? Like, unless I'm the type of dude that likes that shit. Right. Yo, I'm 6'1", 240. I could probably do what, 3 pages out of that movie? So what does it matter to me that if you know
that you know how to fucking flip upside down and doing shit? I can't even bend you that way.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like
I will drop you and you will die.
I would personally much rather deal with the female that is experienced enough to listen to what I like and what I've grown accustomed to, like, you know, what I might want to try out, shit like that. I'd rather her pay attention to that than ever making it feel like, you know, we can't do something because I don't know how to do it, or she doesn't know how to do it, or anything like that. No, it's about communication.
Yeah.
I want you to be experienced enough that when I say, yo, like, why don't you try licking my gooch? you don't just ask me, like, where the fuck is the gooch? You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
Yeah, I don't know. Am I weird for that? Like,
no, I mean, I agree. Like, me, I'm a sensitive lover. I'm sensitive and I'm submissive.
Okay.
So I love when my man dominates me. Like, I love that shit. Like, I don't want to have to say anything to you. I don't want to have to.
I was just about to say, like, if you have to tell him how to do it,
I just want you to.
Does it take away from it?
Yes. And then not even that, it's just like, do you say it in the moment? Do you wait until after to say it? Like, you'd be like, you know, so I didn't really like when you did that when you were 8.
Yeah, like, I get you.
So it's like, you know, like, I'm very submissive. Like, I love being a sub, but it has to be obviously with the right person. Like, you have to learn my love language. Like, I'm a sensitive person. Like,
everybody has a different love language.
Exactly.
I actually read about that in I don't know if it was a post or something. I had read that everybody has a different love language, so it's not the same. Yeah. It actually kind of helped me out because I realized, like, I realized a lot about myself reading that. You know what I mean? Like, I know what my love language is.
Yep. So
when me and my girl have talks, or, you know, when I learned it, I would have a talk with a female. It was actually cool. Like, I'll get into that later. But you know, when me and my female had a talk, because every couple has that talk, that sex talk. Maybe after you fuck, you know, for the first couple times, like, what do you like? What do you fancy?
Yeah. What do you like?
Yes. Like that. You know what I mean? Like, so you need that person to be experienced enough to have that conversation with them. But there was a moment in time where, like I said, I was 420 pounds. Like, you know, I did good in high school, but that's high school. Then when real life hit, I got big as hell.
Facts.
And it wasn't coming in that way. So when I finally lost weight, I ran into a female that kind of opened me up, you know, mentally on how it was. Like, she was one of those, like, aligned gems, stones, let me burn my house with sage type of people.
Okay.
So she kind of, like, explained that to me, and she explained to me a lot of different things. She taught me a couple of different things. She showed me a couple of different things, and that changed my whole life. Like,
I love
now, my girl probably happy as hell.
Fact. She's like,
just because of some shit just because of some shit that I learned from this bitch. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's more of just being open. I think people get hung up on the word experience.
Yeah.
I think people just want somebody that's open minded. You know what I mean? That is more better than somebody that's all right, cool. Like I said, I don't care that you can do page 5.
Right.
You know, are you gonna lay in bed with me and ask me how I like my dick sucked?
Stupid. Yeah, like, you know, I agree. I agree. I like.
Right? I think that's.
I like someone that just, you know, is open and just knows and can sense it. Like, you know, just like, oh, she.
Yeah, but you know what though? Sensing it is hard, especially for men.
Sometimes.
Females maybe not so much, because guys, when we really get something done that's good to us, we let you know. Like, and you just let her go. There's a lot of word. There's a lot of fucks going on. There's a lot of like, you know what I mean? Like, yo, it's true though. Like, we're very easy to read. Yeah. Females aren't that easy to read. You know, especially if you can't see what you're doing.
That's true.
You know what I mean? Like, when a female gives a guy a head, you can really, like, look up at us and shit like that.
I mean, that's why y'all gotta be looking. Hello?
Yeah, but for the most part, when we eat y'all out, I mean, yeah, like, if you don't got a little beep out, we can. We could really make that eye-to-eye contact to figure out if you're liking it and shit.
I fucking hate you.
But if you got a little beep out, you know what I mean? We might need you to pop your head up a little bit. You know what I mean?
Prop. You put a pillow
on your shoulder so that way I can see
something
your
like
face.
Yeah. But suck it in a little bit.
Yeah, word. But if you suck it in a little bit, I can see you. If you just let it hang out, you feel me? You obviously you in a good mood. You just letting it all hang out. You might not be able to see that face to face, you know?
I'm done. Oh my god, but yes, I love someone that just knows, that can sense it. Like, he's pretty great. He's pretty great. People keep asking why. You know,
I knew why. I said it.
Why is this still going on?
Remember when we met?
Yeah.
I had told me and Dro were having a conversation on the phone one day, and everybody knows I'm a huge supporter of their relationship. I love their relationship. I call them couple goals all the time. But I had told her one day, and I was like, yo.
Well, when you made the comment about him being ugly?
Yes. Listen to this. So, I told her, I was like, yo, like, I've always said I wanted to be like the couple that you have. And she was like, what do you mean? And I'm like, well, Richie low-key ugly. So, like, when I first saw y'all together, I was like, he either got money or he just blowing her back out. One or the other. Because there's no other reason why she would be with him. He ugly as hell.
He's not fucking ugly.
I was like, that or he just cool as shit. And then I realized,
he's cool as shit.
After being open in conversation with you, I'm like, oh, he cool as shit and he blowing her back out. Facts. That's my nigga, yo. That's my boy right there. He can do it. That's a couple goals. Like, yo, that's how I want to be with my girl. When people see me with my girl, I say it all the time. My girl's beautiful. Mm-hmm. When people see me with my girl, I want them to say, he either got a big dick or money. Then you realize that, like, I'm just cool. I don't got neither of the other ones. I'm just cool as hell. You're stupid. I respect my girl, you feel me? I'm not about to say I got a big old thing. That's for her to know and nobody to find out.
That's right. Hello.
See, I'm behaving.
She's training him well. She's training you well,
I've been behaving.
She got you.
Whoa. I don't like that word. Training.
I mean, you are.
I don't like that word. That makes me a dog. I'm not a dog.
Not a dog. You're just a well-behaved human.
There we go.
Yeah.
I like that. All right, we finish. She's making me behave.
Yep. But yeah, I like this topic. It was nice.
See, but like, let me ask you a question.
What? Here he go. He wanna ruin it.
Wouldn't somebody who's like really experienced kind of be a hoe?
Well,
like if you really experienced,
it depends if she knows every page in the Kama Sutra book.
That's what I'm saying. If she's that type of experience, does that make her a hoe? Because that means she done been through a lot of dicks.
You know what I think about? I wonder if these celebrities are hoes.
Oh, big
really
time hoes. Big time hoes.
But Black China and them, they don't know how to suck dick.
That just means that they've gotten by.
So does that
they've gotten by on something else?
So does that mean that they are that they're experienced?
No, that just means that they bad, and nobody has been telling them. Nobody wants to tell them that they bad.
But does it make them a hoe?
Yeah, because because it doesn't matter how many bad dicks they suck. Bad is how many dicks they suck. We not gonna sit here and say like Superhead. All right, cool. Superhead gives amazing head, but she done sucked half the world, so she a hoe.
She did.
Don't matter if it's bad or good. It's how many.
As we established.
Yeah, as we established. So if you really experienced, right? If you really experienced, that means that you've been through a lot of dicks. I mean, not really.
I'm about to say because
you could be one person for 10 years and that nigga was a freak.
Excuse me. I mean, I don't put my business out there.
But... You're right. Word, because let me tell you something. I can admit it now because like I know that like I'm in a committed relationship. I used to be a big asshole. Because even when I talk shit, I talk a lot of shit, but even when I was 420 pounds, I was still clapping.
I know he was, and I didn't even know you when you was 400 something pounds.
I was still.
But I know you probably was just crazy, just out there.
You know what it is, yo? Humor gets you a lot of things in life.
It does. I heard that it does.
It didn't matter if I was fat, ugly. Didn't matter, bro. If I made the bitches laugh, there was at least one in the group that would fuck me. I just had to be real with myself and take one for the team.
That's right.
But it's alright though. Karma did me good.
It wasn't too late.
It wasn't too late. You feel me? I finally cut the baddie of the group.
You're a mess.
I felt good as hell when she texted me back. We talk about this a lot. Me and my girl talk about this a lot.
About how y'all met and shit.
About how we met and shit.
Cause I always talk about how we met. Because when I first saw him, he didn't give a fuck about me. He didn't care about me. He didn't look at me. Bitch, he didn't care. He was like, oh, one of my homeboys tried to hook it up, and I was just like, but I didn't know, and I was like, why would you do that afterwards? But yeah, he told him something. He was like, she likes anal. So he came back and told me, I was like, why would you fucking say that? You really think that that's the first impression that I want him to have of me? That I love fucking anal?
I mean, obviously it worked. He's here. I mean, I'm saying you could question how you got to the mountaintop. But did you get there? Can I get an amen?
Amen.
You feel me? Don't matter how you got there, man. It's just did you get there? That's the question. You feel me?
Stupid. But yeah, so he didn't give a fuck about me. He didn't look at me. After he said that, he was like, oh, he like, that's nice.
Yeah, I met my girl at the one place that I said I would never meet a female.
Wait, what? Say it again.
I met my girl at a place that I said I would never meet a female.
Oh, the club?
Yup. And here's the crazy part. Hey, do you want a drink? Nope.
Yeah.
She told me no.
So I know how y'all met, but go on.
Like, I'm going and I see her outside the club. I was staring her down. I was being a whole perv. I don't care. I said it. I stared her down from the minute I walked past her outside, got in the club, and then I was peeping her in the club. I told her that I was straight out with her.
Yeah.
And she was with somebody that I knew. So that person starts dancing with this Indian dude. She looks at me to go save her. Mm-hmm. I'm like, bet, here's my opportunity. So I go. And like, you know, I offered my friend a drink. She got a drink. I offered her a drink. She was like, no, I'm not drinking, but if you want to give me a Red Bull. I'm like, all right, cool. So I got a Red Bull, gave her a drink, and then I literally stopped dancing with her friend, and I turned around and I just started talking to her. And I remember I had said something, because I was running from this fat bitch at the club. Mm-hmm. I'm not even going to stunt. Yo, look, I'll keep it all the way in stack. I was running from this big bitch at the club. It was like, she had catfished me. A lot of angles. I didn't think she was that big. You feel me? Like, I knew she was big.
Yeah.
Like, I keep it all the way in stack. I knew she was big.
Yeah.
But I didn't think she was that big.
Right.
You feel me? Like, this bitch was huge. like me and my boy Corey. You remember in Deuce Bigelow, Male Gigolo, when he was with the big bitch, and all of a sudden you would hear, that's a huge bitch. Alright, cool. Me and my boy Corey all day at the club that day, he would walk up to me and like, yo, that's a huge bitch. Like, I'm like, bruh, like, stop. And she would follow me.
And
like,
what was and don't tell me she was wearing something crazy.
Yes.
Oh my god.
She was wearing heels where you saw the fat coming out the heels.
Ooh.
Like, bitch was big.
But what was she, like, she had a tight dress on and it was all like just... Ooh.
Nah, it was real flowy, so it made her look even bigger.
Oh my god.
You feel me? Exactly. Didn't even help.
Exactly.
So I looked at my girl and I was like, hey, look, you want to dance with me real quick so I can, like, that chick over there, you see them staring? I'm trying to. And she looked at me and she started smiling. And when I saw her smile, I saw she had mad nice teeth. And I was like,
yeah,
shit,
she has beautiful teeth.
I was like, yo, you cute.
That has beautiful teeth.
Hold up, you are beautiful. Bet. I'm about to work my shit. So I tested to see how far her limit was right away. And anybody that knows me will understand this next statement. She was like, oh, you want me to go tell her that you coming home with me? I'm like, oh, I'm coming home with you. Is that what we doing? Like, that was a quick decision.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I'm with it.
Yeah,
I can go with your crib. I got my car. That's ain't no problem.
Right
and
you wanna leave now?
And she just started laughing, and I'm like, I bet I could fuck around with you. Then through the rest of the night, we talking whatever. She told me she was Colombian. I told her she could be my little bandeja. And from there, like, we just kind of like, she gave me her number. The lights turned on, and I couldn't even help it. As she's giving me her number, when the lights turned on, I was like, wow. She just looked at me. I was like, yo, you're even cute with the lights on.
Oh my God.
And she started dying laughing. But then when she gave me my phone, she was like, text me. And she put her number in my phone. I thought for a whole fact she gave me a fake number.
Yeah.
It was some bullshit. Like, I just wasted my time trying to bag this bag and she about to leave. Like,
I ain't never gonna see her again.
Never gonna see her again. Like, because her phone dead.
Yeah.
You feel me? I've been with her a year and some change now. I understand. Her phone always dead. So I texted her. I'm like, hey, it's Ernie from the pub. I had dropped off my boy and the friend.
Mm-hmm.
I had dropped them off in town because we all live in the same town.
Mm-hmm.
I pull up to her house and I'm talking to her and I'm like, yo, put in a good word with your friend. Like, what's up? You saw us macking this, that, and the third. I was like, hey, I mean, if she texts you, she texts you. I pull up to her house. Boom, she had texted me. I was like, ooh, it's a real number. Facts. You cut off all these bitches.
She's like, hey.
Focus.
Stupid.
And look, we've been together like a year to change. So
there
like,
you go.
It be like that.
That's how it happened. So, no, I was gonna ask you a question.
I still, if I go, I can't say if I go back, I do it different. But
no, I was gonna ask you.
definitely still, I don't think you should meet somebody at the club. I just got lucky.
No, I was gonna ask you a question pertaining to the topic, but yeah, I don't want to ask you that.
No, you can ask me. That's fine.
So, did you ask Val about?
Did I ask Val Hoefax?
Yeah.
In a way, I did, but I don't think she noticed.
Okay.
I kind of we had like some real deep talks in the beginning, right?
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't used to that. I wasn't used to like in the beginning of getting to know somebody, like getting so deep and so like really open.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like a lot of times females don't ask certain questions. She was asking me questions that the person that I was with for like 6 years never even asked me, and we've only been talking for like a week, 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So in those conversations, I realized her whole facts because she was explaining to me the last relationships that she was in, and I met her like a month after she just broke up with her man that she was with for like a couple years, and before that, she was with somebody else for a couple years, and those two ended like pretty bad. So I'm like, all right, you've been with 2 dudes in like the last 6 years.
Right.
Facts, we definitely. What's up? This shit fresh.
It's still tight.
You know what I'm saying? Because then, like, as far as I'm concerned, like the time in between, whatever you did. You single, you was hurt, whatever. Like I could never.
Exactly.
Me personally, I can never judge somebody on what they did because I could tell you my month of December and November of last year, right before I met my girl, was bananas. I'm talking about me and Corey were at the club every Friday night. I know. And throughout the week, we was just macking and, yo, what's up? Let's go over here. I got something set up for us. Yo, let's go over here. I got something set up for us. Or, yo, what we got set up for the club this weekend? All right, cool. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we going here. We meeting up this, that. Yo, it's the truth. And sometimes, yo, like, at that time, I was feeling myself. Like, I was pulling them left and right. It was just working. Like, you know what I mean? Shout out to, I can't say the name, but if he listens to it, he knows all my stories. He's a bowler from New York. Yeah. And I would literally call him and send pictures to him.
Oh my God.
And he'd just be like, yo, I'm living through you. Like, I'm telling you. Like, I'm not gonna say his name.
All right.
But
you
know who you are.
But you know who you are, sir.
Matter of fact, he gonna know by this sentence right here. What fat nigga you know pull it better than I do? Boom. He gonna know exactly who I am. So that was a good topic. That was a good topic today.
You know, as usual.
Outfit team.
We getting close to our winding down point. Yes. It was a great topic, guys. We had fun. I like debating with him. I'm glad that we're close enough friends that we could argue, but we don't get like.
We're not arguing.
Right. We're not arguing.
We're having a conversation.
We're not getting disrespectful with each other, shit like that. You know, this is my homie. This is. I love this nigga.
Sis.
But yeah, it was a great topic. We want to shout out, you know, the reason for the topic, if I could find his fucking name.
Theo TJ Johnson.
You got it?
Nah, just be following him on Facebook a lot.
But yeah, that's his name. Theo TJ Johnson. Hey, buddy. Sorry you couldn't make it.
What up, TJ?
He was gonna try to come down, but he said he has school. So yeah, stay in school, bruh. You're almost done.
That's Urkel's stunt double.
Yep.
Yeah, word.
Hey, Urkel.
He ugly as hell too.
Why you gotta?
My bad.
All right.
He cool though. He funny though. He funny though.
See, he always got a room.
He got a big ass head.
This is why I say he ain't never.
Like, look,
be
one
shit.
bald dude could tell another bald dude, your head is huge.
Oh my god.
TJ got a big ass head. You see him in person, he got a big ass head. Like,
You know who he remind me of?
who?
You remember that Alien show on Nickelodeon?
Oh, yeah.
I love you. It's all in good love.
If he was green, he remind me of Roger.
But what was the alien? It was Zed? What was it? Tim? Something like that?
Invader Zim.
Yes!
Wow, you called him Invader Zim.
Yes! The head. The way the head is shaped.
Yes, like it's because it's like it is. It's like it's not. It's like misshaped in a way, right? Like it got more point to the left. Like it's not a straight cone head. It's like if he laid down on his left a lot as a kid, like.
Stop. All right. We love you.
Yo, TJ, I love you,
It's
yo.
all in good love, bro. It's all in good love. But yeah, he is the reason for our topic. If you want to follow him, you can follow him. I mean, you can find him on Facebook. Theo TJ Johnson. I guess.
Yo, I'm sorry, TJ.
Yeah, we love you. So we're gonna get out of here, guys. It's been we're getting down there. We're getting up there.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and wind it out. This site got real. Oh man. So definitely go check out the pages.
Check out the page on Facebook.
Check out our podcast.
Savage Saturdays on Facebook.
Make sure you do the apps. Anchor app.
I'll do the apps because
Yeah.
he don't know what
That's too much.
He's high as shit right now. He don't know what he's saying. He's gonna have me edit extra shit out.
That shit with Theo killed me.
Yeah.
Don't edit it out though.
All right, I got you.
That's gold. Don't edit it out. He could take the jokes.
Savage Saturday. Listen, the punchline for this podcast is: if the shoe fits, lace that bitch up.
Yes, thank you. Lace it. Wear it. Matter of fact, look in the mirror and take a picture.
But we're gonna get out of here, guys. If you wanna follow us on Facebook, Savage Saturdays. If you wanna email us, savagegirltalk@gmail.com.
Look out for the Twitter. It's coming too.
Twitter's coming soon, but we riding this wave right now. If you want to participate in the Savage Hat, comment, like, subscribe on the Facebook page. Again, you can email savagegirltalk@gmail.com. If you want to follow EJ on Instagram, his Instagram is
Nightquill_in_flesh.
There you go. And if you want to follow me on Instagram, you can follow me at gotta_love_tro. That's JRO. And we're gonna get out of here. We'll see you guys next week.
Peace out, guys.
Peace out.